An old NASA satellite falling to Earth late last evening. The 6-ton satellite entered the Earth's atmosphere over the Pacific Ocean, most of it burning up upon its re-entry, but several large chunks are still believed to have survived. Now, NASA is trying to determine where they fell. Casey Stegall, live in Los Angeles, with more details on this. Casey, tell us about it, please.
Yeah, Kelly, we have some unconfirmed reports of some of this space junk, as it is being called, being discovered in Alberta, Canada, though officials with NASA are in fact trying to confirm that, trying to pinpoint the exact location that this satellite went down. This, of course, got a lot of news over the last couple of days, and the U.S. Air Force telling us that it entered the Earth's atmosphere before 1 a.m. Eastern Time somewhere over the Pacific Ocean. Officials had predicted that it would break up into more than 20 pieces, the biggest surviving chunk a little more than 300 pounds. Now, scientists have not confirmed whether this video is of the actual satellite, but a news camera capturing pictures of what looks like shooting stars over Southern California last night. If the whole idea of NASA equipment plummeting to Earth scares you, experts say, well, it is not that uncommon.
Well, we've had, over the last 40-some years, or 50 years, whatever it is, of putting things into space, we've had a lot of debris come down, sometimes 100 objects a year or more. We've had only one person brushed on the shoulder by a very light piece of debris in all that time.
And in fact, your chances of being hit by that space junk, according to the experts, about 1 in 22 trillion, Kelly. By the way, this particular satellite launched 20-some-odd years ago. It was sent up there to gather climate data until it ran out of fuel in 2005. It was also built and engineered well before NASA had special programs in place to prevent an uncontrolled crash into Earth like we saw last night. Kelly?
Casey, Isaac Newton's theory is still fresh upon us that what goes up must come down, the laws of gravity.
Exactly, right?
All right. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Meantime, let's put this all in perspective in terms of the satellite crash. NASA tracks all 19,000 known pieces of space debris out there, roughly the size of a grapefruit or larger. Massive objects like the decommissioned satellite fall into the atmosphere about once every year. 42% of space debris is considered fragmentation debris, such as unused fuel, dead batteries, or broken up satellites. And here on the ground, well, your risk of injury, as we heard from Casey, from orbital debris is 1 in, he says, 22 trillion. You are 700,000 times more likely, in fact, to be struck by lightning.